Alright, so I wanted to test a bunch of different opaque whites here and see how they do with mason stains and oxides and other materials. So the enamels that I've got on here so far, I have a row of Ninomiya L101, Ninomiya N2, a Ninomiya NG302, which is actually what they call an opalescent white, and all of these are so far over, the whole piece of copper was covered with L101 to begin with. So this NG302 being very transparent shows the L101 through it. And then I have Nihon Shippo number 10, Nihon Shippo 10F, 10H, and 10K. And also an ivory of theirs that's number 16. And two Hirasawa whites, H101 and H198. So I'm going to be testing a bunch of different things on top of this. So far I've been using a curl quill pen, and the black that I'm using here is not what I traditionally use to do my drawing on with black on things, but it is mason stain, the number 6600 mason stain, mixed together with copaiba and aniseed oil, and it is flowing off the pen just beautifully. Unlike the P3, it has a tendency to be a little sticky, and it doesn't flow out of the pen very well. The copaiba and aniseed oils are almost too fluid, because when they come out of the pen, they come out in a real rush. So it's very different. So I'm gonna draw a little bit more on here with that. I have it mixed in this little vial here, but I've been finding that to load the pen, if I mix it up and then load a little bit of this oil into the inside of the pen and outside, that I do better than if I dip it into there, because this vial is a little bit too deep. So my gosh, can you believe how easy that flows off of the pen? It's really quite amazing. You guys are going to love this, but I'm pretty impressed with this. This is the Crow pen and nib that my daughter sells at Enamel Art Supply, of course. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the next thing that I'm going to be using to test on here. What should I do next? I'm gonna do a few different colors of mason stains and use a few different media with them. So, okay. Okay, I'm going to be using a little bit of acrylic medium here next. Looks like that. And I'm going to be continuing to use mason stains together with the acrylic medium. So why not use some reds, because everybody says they're the most difficult. So let's just start with the hard stuff and go from there. All right. So the acrylic medium mixes beautifully. I'm going to try mixing a little bit more acrylic medium in here and switching to, mixing a little more pigment into the acrylic medium and switching to a smaller brush and see if I can get something that's a little bit more what I would be going for. Yeah. So I'm not that excited about the acrylic medium. Let's try, let me go get a dauber. We'll try that. Okay, one of my favorite little tools are these little daubers. You get them at craft stores. They're 4 for $6 or something like that. And the way I use these is I pounce in the pigment. This is acrylic medium still. I'm trying to find something I like to have happen with the acrylic medium because I didn't like how it went on with the brush. So I guess I better go all the way across here with this because otherwise we won't know if this is going to do the same thing over everything. Try and have this be a good test, eh? So that black ink is still wet, so I'm kind of avoiding getting up into that because I don't want to smear that. I just did the most amazing demo without having the camera turned on. So this is A5 thinning oil, and when I painted it on with the brush, it smoothed out pretty well. I can't get real distinct stuff out of it over here. Then I switched to a smaller brush and did a few lines with that. And then I charged up my my crow quill pen with a little bit of that thinning oil together with the mason stain, and I was able to do some pretty distinct things. I actually had a little bit of black left in this pen, so it's a tainted color, but so it's A5 with 6021 mixed in it, and I'm actually liking how this comes out of the crow quill pen pretty well. Not as well as I like the copaiba and aniseed oil. Alright, so